Hi guys, today we'll see what would happen if Italy joined the Central Powers. So why wasn't Italy part of it? Because Italy had territorial claims on Austria-Hungary and because it had very bad relations with the Ottomans, who were part of the Central Powers. And it was clear that Italy could never be a part of the Central Powers. It had a clashing sphere of influence in the Balkans and North Africa with other Central Power members. So what do we have to do so that Italy can be part of the Central Powers? Well, maybe we would have to make Italy fight better in the Austro-Prussian War, where they would annex South Tyrol and parts of the Illyrian coast. This would mean that Italy had more claims to French lands than claims on Austria-Hungary, so where does our timeline change? In 1866, where Italy pushes Austrians back more than in our timeline in the peace treaty, we see that Italy annexes South Tyrol and parts of Illyrian coast after the Franco-Prussian War, where Germany makes slightly harsher peace deal with France, where the province next to German border would have to be demilitarized. Then everything stayed the same until the First Balkan War, where Balkan League pushes Ottomans completely out of Europe. But now we step in the very unlikely part of this timeline. We see that Hungarian parts of the Austria-Hungary revolt against the Austrian part, starting the Austro-Hungarian Civil War, where Germany and Italy help out Austria with crushing Hungarians, but this leads to Italy and Germany basically controlling the nation. This makes the new Austrian Empire puppet, and this event helps in the way that Italy is now unchallenged in Balkans by Austrian Empire. The war starts normally with killing of Archduke Franz Ferdinand in Sarajevo. But in this timeline, Germany quickly rushes to take over demilitarized zone in France until they meet resistance. This means that France renounces the Treaty of Paris. And with German troops mostly busy in France, Russia makes more advances with Italy taking France by surprise, making quick and light advances. But then disaster struck. The Polish Revolution began as independent side quickly attacking Austria and splitting Germany into two. The German army entrenches in France and sends most of its troops on the Eastern Front, quickly destroying Poles and taking over Russian Poland. With quick defeat of Poles and German advances into Russia, the First Russian Civil War starts with so many independence fighters. With this, Russia collapses and Germany takes Poland and Belarus in peace deal. After this German victory, Bulgaria joins Central Powers. Bulgaria and Austria start advancing into Serbia, with the Balkan League joining the war with Ottomans included. With Western Front being completely stuck and Balkan Front going bad for Central Powers, Germany starts dropping propaganda over British Ireland. But then we see that Britain paid Denmark and Romania to join the war that is a problem for Central Powers. They have almost no troops holding the new fronts. That leads to the slow and steady collapse of Balkan Front. Central Powers need a miracle to win. And that happens with the beginning of the Irish War of Independence, with Ireland siding with Germany. Right after some British troops go from France to Ireland, Germany launches the invasion of Belgium and Luxembourg. Germany puts everything on France, meanwhile Balkan League and Denmark push. The pro-German government in Ottoman Empire makes a deal with Germany where they would switch sides if Italy gifted them the Italian islands of the Aegean, with Italy agreeing the deal is made and Ottomans switch sides. After some fighting and pushing intent, and Central Powers decide to make a peace treaty. So in the treaty, Germany puppets Belgium and North France with annexing Luxembourg. Ireland gets independence. Italy annexes their claims on France with annexing coast of Tunisia. Meanwhile, Bulgaria gets Macedonia and parts of Thrace. Ottomans get Aegean Sea Islands and Cyprus. Serbia unites with Montenegro and annexes Bosnia, with Hungary getting independence from Austria as Balkan League allied nation, with Austria giving independence to Galicia as puppet. This is the new map of Europe after World War I, where Italy joined Central Powers. The war ends not really clearly on someone's favor, but Central Powers annex more land, but Austria is crushed. So this will be everything for today. Bye.